In all my countless hours of balisong flipping, I have not experienced a balisong that has had this issue. When I first heard that CIVIVI was making a balisong, I was excited because they are such a large and well-established knife company, and they have a lot of really good budget options too. I figured maybe they could make a really solid budget balisong that would get a lot more people into balisong. Now, CIVIVI recently reached out to me to send me this, the Dracolisk, for free to check it out. And here are my first impressions. The very first thing I noticed when I took this out of the box is this aggressive pattern. It actually looks really cool under the light. Kind of has an optical illusion effect looking at it, especially in person, but oh man, is it aggressive. The texture is more sharp than most balisong jimpings, and it's along the entirety of the faces. That's also another thing. You hear that? This part of the blade sticks out and it slams into the handle. I've only flipped this for a couple of seconds and it's already showing wear. Now, taking a closer look at the blade, there's no holes in it, so it's technically not a trainer, but it's also definitely not a false live edge. But it also feels the exact same on both sides, which means that you cannot tell which side you're on by feel. And it's not the most comfortable chaplain. Now, it does have double-sided hardware, which is nice, but it's T8 hardware and not T10, which is not ideal because it's a lot more likely to strip. Now, something I do like about this balisong is the overall handle geometry. The handles feel thinner at the top, which gives it a unique feel, but it thickens out towards the bottom, which means that tricks like the choker fan and ladders don't feel weird on it. So I do like that part. Of course, the texturing is very aggressive. And overall, this color, I just love that burgundy color. And here's a comparison with the squid trainer. You could tell the handles are much thinner at the top, but they're actually more rectangular than the squid trainer, so they're even like wider at the bottom. And here's a quick sound test. Not super bouncy, not a super crispy sound test, but maybe this thing's just breaking in. Remember, keep in mind, these are just my first impressions. I literally just got this and turned on the camera. So keep that all in mind. I think that this balisong's design is just a little bit rough around the edges, pun fully intended. Now, it also doesn't say what type of aluminum it is, whether it's 6061 or 7075. And it also doesn't say what it runs on. Like, I don't know if it is washers or bushings. There's no extra hardware. I heard somewhere that this was a washer balisong, but obviously I haven't opened it up myself yet. But also considering the fact that this one comes in at $117, I wouldn't consider this to be really a fully budget balisong. So I'm curious what other people will think of this, but so far I'm just like a little disappointed just in the fact that, you know, like I mentioned earlier, CIVIVI is such a big brand and they could be positioned to make a balisong that, you know, is one that could get people into the hobby. And I think if this is somebody's first balisong that they're trying out, they could just be a little bit disappointed. The Zen pin has snapped. You can see it is definitely not supposed to be like that.